Hey everybody, hope you're all having a great night. God knows I am. Tonight is another edition of Telltale Sundays. Tonight we're going to finish off the last episode in the third Sam and Max series called The Devil's Playhouse. This episode in particular is, what's it again? The City That Dares Not Sleep. So if you tuned in last week, you'll know exactly what happened. If you didn't tune in, I'm almost inclined to say tough shit. Screw you guys. If you didn't tune in last week, long story short, Sam and Max managed to get all of the toys of power. Unfortunately, as it turned out, one of them was evil, and he tried to destroy the Earth. Now, Sam and Max stopped him. Max unfortunately ingested some demon blood, and now he's become a giant Cthulhu type rabbit. So that's pretty much where we're at. I didn't need this controller. That's the PC controller. I want this one. This is the one I want. There we go. Some days I wonder about myself. I really, really do. You might get a recap though and tell it better than I did. But we'll see. Yes. Yes, I do. As a matter of fact. I really like the old Telltale game logo. I think that was sweet. Hey, there we go.
Ah, there you are, my friends. I'm so glad you could make it back for our final chapter. It has been 1 week since the tragic turn of events that transformed Max from irrepressible scam to rampaging
They said 2
behemoth.
weeks.
Even now, he cuts a swath of destruction through the Upper West Side, releasing hideous spores that feed off the psychic energy of Dream. You might think that this is yet another predictable story of a giant monster attacking Manhattan. But you'd be dead wrong, my friends. This is a mystery story, a tale of treachery and deceit. Watch carefully, my friends, because before our story is complete, one of the characters you see before you will betray Sam and Max.
Well,
who is it?
some of them that's not a
That remains to be revealed.
I mean,
I'll
most
join
of
you
them, that's
again
not
at
a
the
stretch.
halfway point to give you one final guess. But for now, you have more pressing concerns. The great Max Beast, his hour come round at last, slouches towards Brooklyn to be born.
Yep.
Sleep, sleep.
Oh, warning.
Reports coming in from downtown. Oh no! The entire neighborhood of Tribeca has fallen asleep.
Those fools! Why did they insist on running that independent film festival?
The creature is destroying the city, and the longer we wait, the more powerful he becomes. As acting president, I'm forced to launch the final imperative.
No, wait. There's still some of Max in there. I know it. There's got to be another way.
We've tried everything, sir.
Not quite everything. If you could somehow get a team of highly trained experts inside Max, they might be able to reach his brain and reverse the transformation.
But the Maintrons have already attempted to get through every point of entry. Some of the attempts were too horrible to even think about.
Yeah, but they've all been avoiding the mother of all orifices, Max's mouth.
Enter through the mouth? That's suicide.
I guess it's possible. If you could find a way to get him to swallow you whole, there'd be an opening about 3 meters wide.
3 meters? That would be impossible, even for a computer.
Max used to eat Stinky's Megachomp brats in one gulp, and those aren't much smaller than 3 meters.
Very well, sir. But I can only give you until 6 a.m. At that point, for the good of America, I'll have to launch the attack.
I'm on the case. Now, where am I gonna find a team of highly trained experts?
Greetings, Sam. As the official representative of the Theater District, I offer our full support in this time of crisis.
Hiya, Mr. Featherly. Want to join the team and help us save Max?
Unfortunately, I must decline. Union rules, you know. Can't perform inside any theater smaller than 500 seats or any creature larger than 10 stories. And for obvious reasons, I am averse to being eaten.
It's my government-issued jar of chocolate-covered espresso beans. Everybody in the city got one to help us stay awake against Max's creepy spores. They were giving out cans of Head Rush brand energy drink, but it all got recalled on account of the high fructose corn syrup and tiny shards of broken glass.
Hello, and welcome to the Creature Obliteration and Punishment Society.
Obliteration and punishment? You've got it all wrong. We're trying to help Max.
We will help him to a generous serving of ass whooping.
Have you guys got any ideas about how I can help Max?
Our breakthrough Destructo-Match technology can calculate the perfect points to place nuclear warheads for maximum destruction with only PG-13 levels of blood and gore.
That is one rabbit who will be multiplying into 1,000 smoldering pieces.
What are you guys doing here?
We have pledged our prodigious processing power to devising an algorithm that will save the city, if not the entire universe.
You are welcome.
How long is that going to take?
Estimating. Buffering. Time to completion 3.5 minutes.
Well, that's convenient. Only 3.5 minutes to come up with a solution to the whole thing?
Oh, God, no. It will take 3.5 minutes to come up with the estimate.
If we could disguise the DeSoto, we could use it as a Trojan horse to sneak into Max's body like a virus and take out any mind worms or whatever it is that's causing this whole thing.
Please don't mention Trojan horses, worms, or viruses around us.
So if a gibbon had a microchip implanted... Hey, wait a second. What happened to the Crimetron?
She is on an extended weekend getaway with the Bluster Blaster machine.
Ouch. How's Kurt taking it?
I only want her to be happy is all.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
What was that you were talking about? The final imperative?
A full nuclear strike against former President Max.
Where would you get the equipment for that?
Each of the Maintrons has been fitted with a nuclear warhead and given a programming upgrade so that their song references are slightly less dated. Also, they can fly now.
Awfully convenient that you're next in line for the presidency right as Max gets turned into a giant monster.
Yes, sir. Convenient. And terrible.
How bad's the damage, Super Bowl?
As damage goes, it's rather spectacular, sir. The ex-president is the most horrible and destructive creature ever to enter New York, not counting those coming from Long Island. We've had to quarantine the entire island of Manhattan.
So you're saying it's just us, alone against some colorful street gangs and a sewer system full of bloodthirsty chuds, unless we can escape from New York?
Actually, the chuds have been deployed to secure the perimeter, sir. A little tolerance and appreciation would be nice.
Want to join us on the Max Rescue Team, President Super Bowl?
Can't, sir. The 28th Amendment specifically forbids the acting president to enter the body of any former president. Besides, I have to stay here to prepare the nuclear strike when you and your team fail.
Thanks for the vote of encouragement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm lashing out. It's just separation anxiety.
And then I talk to... No. Alright, fine. Talk to Mama Bosco.
Will you join the rescue team, Mama Bosco?
Sorry, Sam. If this is going to work, you're going to need me operating the radio and monitoring equipment from here.
Paperweight and I will be happy to assist, of course.
We will?
Man up, Paperweight. Sam is going to need someone familiar with creatures of the dark dimension.
That's a good start, but you're going to need 5 more people. A scuba diver, a veterinarian, a psychologist, a dark wizard, and a brain surgeon.
Did somebody call me?
Sybil, you've come to help us save Max?
What? Heck no. Seriously, did somebody call me? Harry Molman grabbed my cell phone from me and smashed it.
But...
Oh, all right. I'm in. I'll wait by the car.
Looks like you've got your team, Sam. Now go out there and get Max to eat you. That sounded better in my head than out loud.
Wandering around the Mole Man tunnels is no fun without Max. Paintings like these just give scientists an unhealthy body image.
These definitely know what the little flaming exit is. That's convenient.
Today is a good day to die. If you're a giant monster attacking the city, am I right, fellas? Now, you all know I'm not one for speeches, but I have prepared a few words. Let's kick that devil bunny's ass! Move out! 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bye, honey. Be careful.
That was Lincoln flying.
Hiya, pal. What's the rumpus?
Hey, Flint. Want to join us inside Max's body for...
Don't I, Sam? I've got to beat cheeks while the beating's good.
Okay.
Don't fret, Grandpa. I'll put the pinch on those grifters trying to take you for a ride faster than you can shave a hobo's coin slot. Does he really have to do that? With the lingo getting all disturbing?
And it's always about hobos for some reason.
Ah!
I miss the real Max. You guys are just pale imitations with admittedly cool flaming heads.
Well, Sam, immolation is the sincerest form of flattery.
The last box of corn dogs in the entire city.
Corn dogs? Gimme, gimme! What? Dog me, Sam. Keep 'em coming.
Go on, beat it. Those imposters like corn dogs as much as the real Max does. I hope that means the real Max is still somewhere inside that lumbering sack of doom.
Go on, shoot!
It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it.
Can you not do something about your wee friend here?
I think if you just apologize for calling him short, we could put all this behind us.
It's nae worth it.
Do you want to join us for an action-packed fantastic voyage inside the body of Max?
Do I? Do I? No!
Oh, come on, Grandpa. Every action rescue team needs an unlikable one who's first to get picked off when the killing starts.
Well, I can't. I'm washing my beard tonight.
Were you making your diabolically delicious demon dogs?
Aye. I really thought they'd bring the city together, too.
That actually sounds kind of generous, Grandpa Stinky.
I know, especially since everyone in New York would be hooked, and then they'd have to come to my diner to get any more. I'd make a fortune. And now I suppose you expect me to be giving you my super secret recipe.
Well, yeah, that'd help.
All right, there you
go. That's it?
Of course that's it. It's just a recipe. Why do you always have to make things so complicated?
Because everything else in this game has been ridiculously complicated. Motherfucker.
What's with the delivery truck?
Obviously, I'm delivering food for the war effort.
I don't see anything in there but a bunch of cornmeal.
That's because these flaming parasites ran off with all me wieners.
We must feed the host. Pig lips and sphincters make us stronger. We regret nothing.
Have you and Stinky patched things up since your birthday party?
She and that bridge and tunnel and sewer boyfriend of hers are up to something. I guarantee it. And they are not going to catch me by surprise.
Thanks for the recipe, Grandpa Stinky.
Yeah, good luck with that, Marmaduke. Now I've got to perfect a recipe of my own.
It's a ton or so of Grandpa Stinky's world-famous ultra-high fructose cornmeal. I don't think I'd be able to carry all of it. Looks like Max has been through here. He must have broken a water main while he was at it. This is one of Grandpa Stinky's most prized recipes. I can't toss it around anywhere. Hey, Sal! Guess he's still skittish about that whole necking with Girl Stinky, plotting the murder of Grandpa Stinky, and unknowingly contributing to the apocalyptic fever dreams of a mad ventriloquist dummy from the Dark Dimension thing. But what's he doing hanging around Bosco Tech? Sal? Never mind.
Manhattan, a city under siege. But is it as some would have you be?
Hey, Max, how's the weather up there? You crack me up, little buddy.
Hey, watch it! You're blocking the light!
Oops, sorry, Jurgen. What's new, Beelzebub?
No time to chat, Sam. I'm doing public relations work that is absolutely crucial to my enterprise.
I didn't even know hell had a public relations department.
We sincerely appreciate your feedback. Now go away.
From the Great Pesto Flood of 1908 to the premiere of Starlight Express in 1987, New York City is no stranger to tragedy. But this tragedy...
Go Mets! New York rules!
I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
So, that bald spot of yours keeps showing up on camera. Can you guys fix that in post?
What, is it showing? My stylist explicitly guaranteed it wouldn't be visible.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot. Something smells good. Come on, Max. Here, boy.
Do you mind? We're trying to enlighten people here.
Satan keeps waving that microphone around like he's some kind of big shot.
All right, Jurgen, let's take it from the top.
Hey, Satan, want to join our rescue team for fun-filled escapades inside Max's innards?
Now, what could I possibly have to gain from that?
Well, it'd be a lot of fun, and you could just pop us all right inside with your magic powers and stuff. Besides, it's just a good, noble thing to do.
You're not familiar with my previous work, are you?
Mind if I scooch on through and get to that water tower?
I cannot deal with more of these delays!
Please, Sam. The lighting is perfect right now. Be a good boy and wait until we're finished here.
Hello, Jurgen. Satan's got you as his cameraman now?
Sam, please. I'm a German vampire. Filmmaking is in my blood, as is the blood of several German filmmakers.
What are you filming here exactly?
It's just a documentary explaining how I had nothing to do with this giant Max attack.
Ah, plausible deniability.
More like protecting my brand. Just look at that psychic lummox. It just sits there eating things. Where's the temptation? Where's the cruel, ironic twist?
Yeah, we're getting a little shine off your horns there. It's throwing off the white balance.
Intolerable. Makeup? I will cast you into the pit if you walk into frame again.
Monster attacks in New York would be so much easier without all the cliched German vampire tourists and their video cameras.
All right, Jürgen, let's take it from the top.
"100% pure rapeseed oil. Mama Bosco converted the entire lab to biodiesel. I can't get close to it with that film crew in the way." No, these are too delicious to waste. Corn dog, Satan?
Heavens, no! I wouldn't even serve those to my guests.
Guess that means the direct approach won't work.
Sam, dear boy, you'll be damned if I let you continue to interrupt me.
When they said the camera added 10 pounds, I didn't think that it all went to your jowls.
Oh dear. Makeup!
I thought that's what I did before.
Sound check!
Check, check. Succubus, succubus. Is this thing on? Yipe!
Well, there we go. There's that.
Are you okay, Satan? That was quite a fall.
I've had worse, but I can tell when I'm not wanted. Come on, Jürgen.
Oh, thank wickedness, that nightmare is finally over.
Let's go back to hell.
Oh, right.
Hey, Sal! He's probably still smarting from falling down that bottomless pit. I'll come back and talk to him later. Grandpa Stinky's been selflessly devoting his truck to the war effort.
You take the wheels, and I'll check the cab to see if there's a radio.
You'd have to be some kind of monster to loot an emergency vehicle in the middle of a war zone. Besides, I already tried it. No, these are too delicious to waste. I'm not wasting this golden deliciousness on those cheap imposter Maxes. Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of one delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
I'd better keep these for when this case gets really boring later on. No, these are too delicious to waste. Boy, I sure do feel tasty today, what with bathing in melted bacon fat all night. Nothing. No, these are too delicious to waste. Grandpa Stinky's been selflessly devoting his truck to the war effort.
Your eyes are getting very, very heavy.
Oh, hi, Sam. With the modifications I've made to the DeSoto, we should be all set to travel through Max. You'll just need to find a way to get it inside it.
Can you help me out with this recipe, Sybil?
Sorry, Sam. I can strip down a DeSoto, psychoanalyze a serial killer, and carry a national monument in my body for 13 months, but I never learned to cook. I don't even own a mixing bowl.
Are you sure it's safe for you to go on this mission in your, condition?
Don't worry, Sam. I've talked to the best OBGYNs and the finest classical sculptors, and they all agree that everything's fine. I'm not due for another 2 weeks at least.
Are those fake Maxes bothering you?
Sleep. Sleep.
Sam, I'm in my 5th trimester here. I couldn't sleep even if I wanted to.
So,
Nice work, Sybil. I didn't know you were into cars.
Oh, you know, after college, I got together with a few of my girlfriends, and I know it's a cliche, but we opened a chop shop.
Suction wheels, antibody-proof paint job, and an exhaust system rich in omega-3. And what's that I smell?
I thought you would appreciate that.
Wiener-scented air fresheners!
Sybil, you're the best.
Now all I've got to do is figure out how to get this wiener-scented mechanical abomination into Max's gaping maw.
So, looks like you and Lincoln had an, eventful honeymoon.
Oh, it was absolutely magical. He took me back home to D.C. to introduce me to his friends, and then one night, as we were out on the White House lawn, looking at the stars, he just suddenly took me in his... Sam? Sam, are you okay?
What? Oh, sorry. My brain went into shock for a second to prevent permanent damage. Please, go on.
Not much more to tell, really. 13 months later, and here we are.
Okay, see you around, Sybil.
Let me know as soon as you're ready to leave.
If I could get enough speed, I bet I could jump this thing straight into...
Sorry, Sam. The modifications I've made to the DeSoto make it perfect for traveling through Max's innards, but it can't travel on land.
Yeah.
I better make sure we only have to do this once, for Max's sake. This pothole is loaded with saturated fats.
Go back in the lab and see. Maybe I can go on. Maybe I can. Who knows? We're gonna find out.
Half the city is destroyed, and Mama Bosco still can't find someone to help bust up this old chivalro.
Chivalro.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Any luck yet, Sam?
Those Flaming Max head things don't seem to be getting into the lab.
For the time being, anyway. I'm playing a recording on a super ultrasonic frequency that keeps them away.
What recording is it?
I can see you!
Ah, I wondered why I was subconsciously being driven into a murderous rage. Why are you still working on that destabilizer, Mama Bosco? You got your body back.
I'm still trying to find a way to get Dr. Norrington back to his own dimension.
Yog Sagoth is my lord and master always, but I think we could use some time apart.
So far, I've only been able to manage quick jumps of around 15 seconds or so.
Sounds neat. I want to watch.
I am at your service, Sam.
You wouldn't know where I could get an egg, Mr. Featherly.
Oh, I see how this works. Everyone assumes that just because I happen to be poultry, of course I know where to score them some eggs.
It's for a good cause.
Very well. Bear in mind that this is strictly a one-time deal.
Noted.
Me. Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
What's the problem?
I can't do this with everyone watching me.
I don't think they're watching you, Mr. Featherly. There's a giant monster attacking the city.
It's good of you to say so, Sam, but my magnetism and stage presence are undeniable. I simply cannot do this until everyone turns around and gives me some privacy. I can't help you with those computers watching. Every blink of the cursor is like an indictment.
I don't think they have cameras, Mr. Featherly. In fact, I don't understand how they've been seeing Max and me all this time, or walking around, or how they can move around without unplugging themselves.
And you say I'm the one overthinking it.
Please press or say the number of the question you want to ask.
Look, you guys, it's Ada Lovelace.
We're sorry. We're unable to turn around or move for any reason.
Curse my lack of swivel attachments.
Come on, cops. It's not Max's fault he's been turned into a shambling elder god.
That is one elder god who is headed for mandatory retirement.
Who needs that Crimetron anyway, am I right?
You shut your mouth. She was an angel designed in California and manufactured in heaven.
I hope you guys are being careful. I hear there's a particularly nasty virus going around.
I swear I have been careful. It was only that one time.
Can never be too careful, guys. You better run a scan or something.
We're sorry. This will require us to go through a full reboot. We would be unavailable for approximately 30 to 60 seconds.
We'll find some way to manage without you.
Shutdown commencing. Will I dream?
Just hurry it up.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink of infinity. We'll have to try again later.
I am at your service, Sam.
How are we doing on that egg, Mr. Featherly?
That foul creature with his dead stare and grossly misshapen arms. I can't concentrate with him looking at me. Also, Dr. Norrington is making me uncomfortable.
Any luck yet, Sam?
I want to see you use that dimensional destabilizer again.
In due time, my boy. Traveling there hasn't done us any good so far.
Perhaps if we were to hold on to something.
Ah, very well. Let's try it again.
I am at your service, Sam.
How are we doing on that egg, Mr. Featherly?
I simply can't help you until you get everyone to turn around and stop watching me.
Very well. Keep me updated. Yes, sir.
Ooh, is that a rooster laying an egg?
What? Where?
Ah, finally. It's going to take forever to get my figure back.
Thanks, Superball.
I desperately wanted to see that, sir. Ask him if he'll lay another one.
Maybe some other time. That destabilizer turned out to be a huge letdown. Still a nice conversation piece, though. Wandering around the Mole Man tunnels is no fun without Max.
Okay, so.
See anything familiar?
Just the usual screaming void past the brink.
Skynet V0 period 98 activated. Press enter to start in safe mode.
Or at least we can try it anyways.
One recipe to rule them all and one egg for binding.
Nerd!
No, these are too delicious to waste. I better make sure we only have to... This is kind of nice, actually. In the old days, Max would snatch a corn dog out of my hands the second he noticed it. Any more ideas, Fake Max?
I can dispense hints for the cost of one delicious corn dog.
Forget it. I'm not wasting these things on you cheap floaty knockoffs.
Oh, then sleep.
Sal? Never mind.
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it. No, these are too delicious to waste. I'd better keep these for when this... This is kind of nice, actually. In the old days, Max would snatch a corn dog out of my hands the second he noticed it.
Well, cornmeal's right there. I'm confused. I know that much. Name drone. Here. None of which are helpful in this particular situation. Oh, shit.
I think I hit it. Only 4 billion more shots like that, and I think I've got this case wrapped up.
Shoot me all you want, Sam. Give in to your rage. It makes me stronger.
Ooh, sometimes they're so much like the real Max, it's eerie.
I guess it's two separate pieces. We're talking together, so Max work.
Everything checks out here.
What?
How do you guys keep that flame going so long anyway?
We are fueled by the inextinguishable flame of human imagination! And kerosene.
I don't see any kerosene. Where's the supply line?
That's none of your damn...
Nobody steals my little buddy's catchphrase. I'm not wasting this golden deliciousness on those cheap imposter Maxes.
Okay.
We are invincible!
Okay, that settles it. From now on, I'm only taking cases against bad guys vulnerable to gunfire. No, these are too delicious to wait.
Hands-on coordinating works at This is all very confusing. Very sure what to do. Oh, I wonder... Oh, okay. Okay, I have an idea.
No, these are too delicious to waste. This is kind of nice, actually. In the old days, Max would snatch a corn dog out of my hands the second he noticed it.
Need to actually use the corn dogs.
Corn dogs. They're good, and good for you. Come on, Max. Here, boy.
I get it, man.
And the DeSoto is been made with the smell like wiener. Means
We're going to need to make that digestion proof.
Corn dogs. They're good and good for you.
this makes a lot more sense. There you think things through.
Now, how am I going to find a way to heat this up?
The potion is completed, my brothers! We must feed the host. Blessed corn dogs! Last one in's a stinking parasite!
It's beautiful. Okay, everybody, put your shoes on. It's time to leave.
Disgusting.
Paperweight, don't let any of it get in my mouth.
Uh-oh. Hey, Mametrons, I found a suspicious-looking corn dog just lying here.
It's like lying in a puddle of carnival vomit.
T-17 to base. Commencing bomb disposal. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom.
All right, let's do this.
Well, that took a long time just to get through one section here. He's a adult film totally in. Oh.
Well, here we are in Max's stomach.
Ruminate, ruminate. Trespassers will be digested.
Ah, cram it, Flame Brain.
GI to brain, GI to brain. Trespassers in the stomach. They look quite delicious.
Fascinating. The psychic feedback from the dark dimension has planted an image in our minds, causing us to perceive the creature's organs as if they were an actual kitchen.
No, this is pretty much what Max's insides have always looked like.
We've got to get up to the brain so we can get out of here, Sam. If we're gonna save Max, we can't waste any time. Plus, I really have to go to the bathroom.
Digestive enzymes, stomach acids, meat and flesh tenderizers? I never figured Max was such a gourmet. Now craving.
More corn dogs. One is too many. 100 is never enough.
Digestive enzymes? How are we going to get out of here and up to the brain?
He's still trying to digest the DeSoto dog, and that's just empty calories. We need to find a way to get a rush of blood or endorphins or something up to his gray matter.
This must be how Max digests stuff.
Like the tender morsels of wayward travelers.
Ugh. I'm an elder god, and even I found that creepy.
Only got one food, so...
Hope this works. There's enough caffeine in here to make even a film blogger get up and move.
What was that?
Uh-oh.
Hang on, everybody! Ladies and horrible monsters first. Not you, not Max.
But I'm a horrible monster!
Last stop, the cerebral cortex.
I suppose that Max's brain always looks like a living room, yes?
Well, Max is host to all kinds of weird parasites, and he likes to be a good host.
Aha! Well, there's your problem.
Greed galloping Golgi lipstick on a Vespa with a leather-bound day planner.
It's mindworms, right? I bet Featherly $50 it was mindworms.
It's a tumor.
Damn it!
Seems to be teeming with dark energy as well. Still, once we've removed it, your friend should pop right round to normal again. Assuming that's what you really want.
Why is it glowing? Sam, come here and take a closer look.
I bet if I touch it here, he'll start speaking with an Australian accent. Yow! It shocked me!
The brain synapses are firing at an alarming rate. The voltage is quite high.
Whoa! God, get away, fake Max!
Do you find my warmth alarming, Sam?
The freaky creature is correct, Sam. We won't be able to operate until you can cut off the power to the brain.
The medulla oblongata acts as kind of a circuit breaker for the brain. If you can cut it off, we can get to work.
Okay then, experts. Where do I find the medulla oblongata?
Perhaps behind this door?
Where did they?
What just happened? I'm back in the stomach. What the shit?
Did everybody get all staticky and find themselves in the stomach again?
I detected a spike in psychic energy coming from the monster. Is everyone okay?
We appear to be in some sort of game room.
You are now at the mercy of the brain, Butterball.
Max must be using his psychic powers to keep us from entering the brain.
Yes, they're very fussy at this age. He's just looking for attention. Better to ignore him.
Okay, that's dumb. But I've got a better idea. If we could put enough electrical current through Max's body, it'd temporarily short out his powers and let us inside the brain. But that would take a voltage of at least 46 hellijoules. The only place in the city with that much power is the electric plant down in Battery Park.
And we've got to find some way to get control of Max's body and take him downtown. I'm pretty sure these tentacles aren't normal for Max. Looks comfortable.
Indeed it is, Sam. A brief respite from your adventures would be most reinvigorating, and you'd find yourself all the more amenable to investigative duties for it.
I'm on to you, fake Max. You and your cheap thesaurus are trying to bore me to sleep. Nothing doing. Looks like some kind of exercise room?
Oh, hey Sam. I think I found the manual override for the leg controls here. I had to rewire some of the nerve endings, but now all I have to do is walk on this treadmill and we can make Max walk wherever we want.
Great work, Sybil. That's about the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
What was that?
I didn't say that out loud. Consecrated Kreskin on a communion wafer. She's reading my mind.
I'm not reading your mind, Sam. The brain must be broadcasting your thoughts or something. Just ignore it so we can get to work. Come tell me when you're ready to start moving.
Hi, Sybil. My God, she's huge.
What was that?
Oh, I didn't say anything. What is she carrying? A baby or a yak calf?
Excuse me? Are you calling me fat?
Fat doesn't cover it. Come to think of it, a circus tent wouldn't cover it.
I'll have you know that I am carrying the miracle of life, the promise of a new generation, and the affirmation of hope. What's your excuse?
Why don't you hop on that treadmill?
Oh, so you're not even trying to be subtle with the fat comments anymore.
Come on, Sybil. It's going to take all of us working together to save Max. And by the looks of it, you could be doing the work of 5 or 6 of us at least.
Ugh! You just don't understand what I'm going through, bringing new life into the world.
Well, getting her to help is turning out to be at least as painful as giving birth. I think what you're doing is a really wonderful, beautiful thing, Sybil. As long as I don't have to see your mutant human statue offspring. It's very noble of you to bring a new life into the world and usher it to greatness. Or at least usher it into a dark basement or a carnival freak show to live out its freakish existence unseen by normal people. I'm not helping, am I?
Nope.
It's not my fault, Sybil. The brain is broadcasting my thoughts.
Maybe it's better this way, now that I know what you really think.
No, it's twisting my thoughts. I think you're just as lovely as the day I met you. Don't think fat. Don't think fat. See you around, Sybil. Maybe I can find something to make her less hysterical.
Ugh! Can you believe this guy?
I find the entire situation to be very contrived and misogynistic.
It's just hormones.
Oh, maybe it is just hormones. I just wish there was somebody who understood what I'm going through.
Visible Max. Oh, that's convenient. There's a "You Are Here" marker. Max has really got to cut down on the carbs. I always suspected Max was using performance enhancers. Fuel for the disgusting machine that is Max's body. Maybe Sybil's calmed down. Holy Mount Rushmore! Did she actually get bigger?
Nice.
This is pointless. I'd better stop talking until I can make her think I really care about this whole parenthood thing.
Really sincere, Sam.
When in doubt, go further down. That's what I'm gonna say. Jesus.
I'm finally seeing it in person. This must be where Max keeps his junk.
Nah, that's a couple of stories down.
There's got to be something in here to take my mind off Sybil's condition. Is that our old roach farm? No way! I'd forgotten all about that. And it looks like it is. One of the eggs is about to hatch. It's beautiful.
Huh? Papa?
Now I am, little champion. Now I am. Every time I think of that precious new life, I... Go on, play your game without me. I need a moment. Senseless vandalism has its place, but this...
Can I use that now? I don't know. Let's find out.
Keep it cool, Sam. You can do this. Just concentrate on something else. Hi, Jumbo. Darn.
Ugh.
This is pointless. I'd better...
Really?
Let's go back down. There's something with it. It's just a matter of what? What is with the roach farm?
Is it heartwarming or creepy that Max keeps a shrine to his dead great-grandfather inside his own body?
Column A, column B.
I knew it. Max has been trying to poison me. Luckily, I've been eating enough fudgy freezes to build up a chocolate immunity. I remember that old bucket of fish. Things were so much simpler back then.
Really? Because I remember them being a lot more complicated.
Well, it was a different kind of complexity.
And a lot longer, too. Plus the voices were...
Okay, Fake Max, we get it. Baby shower balloons. Once I show these to Sybil, she'll definitely be... Max's brain is really starting to chap my hide.
What? I just turned into a cactus? The fuck?
Hang on, Sam Jr. I'm coming for you. Oh, come on, Max's brain. I was just gonna look at him. Hey, I remember those cases with the thing and that other thing with the stuff.
Yeah, don't sweat it, Sam. We don't remember any of that stuff either.
Okay, I guess I'll just keep looking at shit while I'm turning into a cactus. Fine. Alright, let's just try this.
Our old souvenir from the Mafia-free casino. I got to keep the tail end in my inventory. Max got me that set of mariachi frogs for my birthday.
Yeah, that's a real exciting story. What are you waiting for, you Pulitzer?
I'm always going around leaving junk scattered throughout the time stream, and Max is there to pick up after me. We make a good team.
Okay.
Hey, it's a big nest of spare audio-video cables. These are just what I need for... Well, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
I'm a Roomba. Why am I a Roomba? Oh god, I can't stop.
Ouch! Whoops.
How did I get turned into a Roomba? I don't understand. Ah. Well, that makes a little more sense.
What's happening?
It'll be fine. It's fine.
Hang on.
Help me!
You're okay, Sam Jr.
Whoops. Oh well, any cockroach foster son of mine is plenty resilient enough to survive a good vacuuming. Oh, come on, Max's brain. I was just gonna look at him. It's the Freelance Police Handbook for Racial and Cultural Sensitivity. The commissioner gave it to us because he said we keep reducing people to obvious stereotypes.
Yeah, you know how those British Columbians are.
Yeah, but the commissioner's one of the good ones. Ever since he became president, Max has had to carry his birth certificate and all his dental records with him at all times.
To prove he was born in America?
To prove that he was actually born.
Oops, diabetes cereal. Okay.
That old game is from whom?
Yeah, when did that...
I'll let you know as soon as it does.
The chocolate. That'll do it. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Haha. Whoop. This should work.
What is that, a roach? Ugh, gross.
Well, I never.
Don't give it to me, Sam. Take it outside and kill it.
Don't listen to her, Sam Jr. The mean lady is on heavy medication and doesn't know what she's talking about.
Wait a second. You really do care about that roach, don't you?
He's the promise of a future generation. Not that you'd ever understand.
I think I underestimated you, Sam. You really do have the heart of a parent.
And a real parent, not keeper of some half-statue freak show.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Let's get moving and save Max!
Hallelujah, Sam Jr. Now that we've motivated our fellow Lifebringer, we can control Max's legs and haul his terrifying bulk across the length and/or breadth of the city.
Ooh. Sam, I'm picking up an unusual spike in brainwave activity from Max. Are you trying to take control of him?
We've got everything under control, Mama Bosco. Rescue team, assume Giant Max form, go.
Oh, I bet you need to take control of his arms, though. Right now, I just have his legs.
Motor skills to full power. Neurons and stuff aligned for transphasal plasmic shift or something. Release exhaust. Activate feet and legs.
Manual override active. Go!
Activate hands and arms.
Sam, you have not unlocked the arms yet.
Oh, right. But we can still walk around and stuff, though, right?
We suppose, if you don't mind shambling through the city, pointlessly smashing everything in sight.
Can't think of a good reason not to.
Look me go. I get it. And now heading toward the... Oh, no. Almost there. Almost there. Ain't no mind to Cthulhu, Max.
Hey, is there someone on the roof? This isn't much fun without being able to control Max's arms.
Understood.
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrant. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
No.
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Apparently I need his arms, too. It's fine. Whoop.
This must be for Max's inner monologue.
Still analog, for the warm, rich sounds you can't get from digital.
I guess it would help if I actually put a record on this thing. It's Max's collection of ideas for novels, an audiobook on vinyl form. Glad to see he's keeping track of them. He's always coming up with these things, but I assumed they just flew out of his tiny, oversaturated brain.
Are you the Great Bear Spirit?
It's Max's heartfelt Inuit coming-of-age story. Are you there, Great Bear Spirit? It's me, Knutchlok.
Knutchlok wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. "Why so sad?" asked Paco, his faithful deer-tick companion. "It was a clean kill." "I know," sobbed Knutchlok, "but there was no one..."
It was a clean kill. Alrighty, let's get these pans.
Another party member! Oh, this is gonna be the best campaign ever!
Ah, there you are, Sam. Paperweight here believes he's found a way to control the creature's arms.
Yes, we are standing on a network of neurotransmitters, and by forming biogenic connections between them, we can relay electrical impulses from dendrites in the brain to muscle tissue
The
in
short version, Poindexter.
I can step on these shapes to control the arms.
Great, let's get to it so we can pick up huge
You'll
stuff.
have to activate the manual override first. The impulses come through that machine over there.
Okay.
Max has got some nerve.
Oh, I wanna play!
Wait your turn, Fake Max. It's time to watch a master at work. Huh, this is pretty much the
Left foot
worst video
brass
game I've
knuckles?
ever played.
You have to read the command off the screen, Sam. I cannot see it from here.
Left leg brass knuckles.
Let me know if you need extra appendages, Paperweight. I have tentacles to spare.
I guess the brain has stopped trying to work against us. I was concerned since we're so close to the speech center.
This is going to be easy.
10 brass knuckles.
Right foot bacon. Wait a second. I didn't say that.
Got it! Are you sure that was right? Perhaps you should try again.
This is going really well. Keep listening to what I say.
Okay. So it's right leg bomb.
Right foot bomb.
Got it.
If you say so.
Ah, now we're getting somewhere.
No, it's my turn now.
We will need to complete 2 more circuits to activate the manual override.
Okay, so left foot bacon. Right hand flail.
Left foot bacon.
Got it!
This is just like the final boss battle against Agamemnon in Ultra Shining Quest 2, where you have to use your holy katana 3 times against his exposed udder sac to complete the ritual of quickening and...
Don't listen to him, Sam. Stay awake
His
and stay the
exposed
course.
nether sack. So left foot pistol. So it's actually right hand. Bullet.
Left foot pistol.
Almost there!
Smashing job,
Getting
Sam.
it. We're getting it slowly but surely.
Right hand brass knuckles.
Roger that!
What have you done, Sam?
The arms! They are spasming out of control!
I've been hit. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Well.
Error. I'm so caught up in you. Error.
Oh no! The radioactive brain core is exposed!
Your head will collapse, and there's nothing in it. And you'll ask yourself, who let the dogs out?
Yes! A dentist chasing you with a hatchet, being loaded into the car for a trip to the vet! Oh, delicious.
Sam, you must wake up!
What? What happened?
I must protest! I was savoring a most delectable nightmare.
The radiation is too dangerous for you, Sam. You pass it out.
Evidently, Paperweight and I are immune. Looks like you're stuck with me for another 100 years, eh, Paperweight?
Yes, my master.
We'll go back and resume our studies, but you must find someone else to operate those arm controls.
Oh no, Sam Jr. Are you okay, little guy?
Hello? I'm a roach. We can survive anything.
So much attitude. Must be hitting his teen years. Who do I know who's immune to radiation?
And do I know it's immune to radiation?
This must be Max's auditory nerve.
Wow, look at all that destruction.
Oh, isn't it romantic?
That sounds like Stinky and her cockroach boyfriend Sal. What could they be up to?
Just one more night, and it'll all be over.
Amazing. I'm hearing what Max hears, right down to the irritating subsonic frequencies audible only to lagomorphs and professional bagpipers. This low-tech optic nerve will give me a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to literally see the world through Max's eyes.
We're outside Bosco Tech Labs, and Stinky and Sal are still on the roof.
Fuck. Okay, so I need Sal, but how the fuck do I get them?
George Look was 13, and his body was going through a strange transformation. Hair had begun to pop up in weird places, and a line of
Cozy.
razor-sharp
Feel
quills
the
had
warmth,
sprouted
Sam.
along his spine.
Does it make you
Why
drowsy?
so sad?
No, not
asked
really.
Rocco. These changes are perfectly normal
How about
for an Inuit
not?
your age.
Still no.
I know, sobbed Knutslook, but I was hoping for leathery bat-like wings.
Must be a cellular phone. Must be a cellular phone. I raised this roach from a grub. I'm not ready to lose him so soon. Okay, Sam Jr., I want you to make me proud and operate those arm controls.
I'm
Yeah,
on
that is
it!
what I had to do. Alright. Fine. Wait, what?
That didn't take long. What happened?
I never learned to read!
Don't worry about it, little guy. But now I've got to find somebody who's immune to radiation and literate.
Yeah, that's Sal, but... I mean, like, going back out in the DeSoto, get him, and then... I don't know. Huh.
We made pretty good time getting to the stomach, considering all the traffic we ran into down the esophagus. I raised this roach from a grub. Now craving.
More corn dogs. One is too many.
100 is not enough.
Digestive enzymes, stomach acids, meat and flesh tenderizers. I never figured Max was such a gourmet.
Oh, yeah.
I
that
love
was
Sam Jr. like a daughter.
Hey!
But I'll admit he's an acquired taste.
So if I can do that...
Corn dogs. Wait. Madre de Dios! La cucaracha! We must gather delicious cockroaches for the host!
That makes sense. I won't lie, I looked that one up. I shouldn't have had to, but I did.
I don't know about this, Stinky. Feels like we got in way over our head.
Don't tell me you're getting cold tarsal pads now, baby. Not when we're so close to having everything we ever wanted.
Yeah, that's another thing. It was kind of exciting for the first couple of decades, but I don't think... What's that?
It sounds like something's coming.
Yeah, so anyways, like I was saying...
Can't hold on!
Never fear, my queen. I've got you now.
Journal screen copy for the state. BK journal screen copy. Cool. Alright, let's do this. We got this. Hey, so.
Hiya, Sam. So this is what hell looks like.
Well, kinda now that you mention it, but we're not in hell.
Really? Because I'd done some real bad things. I figured that monster had finally punched my ticket.
No, we're just in Max's stomach. If you want to make up for all the bad things you've done, you can help us save the city.
I'll do anything. Well, almost anything. Maybe I better hear what it is first.
Okay, use that video game machine up in the arm controls and read the commands off to Monsieur Paperweight. The brain's going to try to ventriloquize you to say the wrong thing, so...
So I just say the complete opposite, right? Any dope could figure that out.
Well, not any dope. I think you'd have to be pretty clever to figure that out.
Brilliant, Sam! This roach is pure dynamite!
He solved the manual override even faster than you did.
Yeah, well, I did it first.
Cockknocker.
There you go, Sam. I took care of those arms like you wanted. Now just get over to Battery Park and you can...
Sal, are you okay, buddy?
Looks like this is the end of my ride after all. Hey, Sam.
But I thought roaches were immune to radiation.
Nah, that's just a urban legend. But I figured that if a bunch of people need something, then that kind of weighs more than just one newly single deadbeat cockroach, you know?
That's beautiful, Sal. I'll edit it down a little before it goes into your biography.
Now get over to that power plant and save the...
Oh god. Sal just died in front of me. What the hell? You will be avenged, Sal. You will be avenged. Motherfucker.
How's it going, Sybil?
I'm good. Just hurry and short out that brain.
How do I reclaim motor control?
Medicine balls. Come on, Sam, you're inside Max's body. They're medicine balls. Think. Think! Nope, I got nothing.
Oh, right, I just...
Sam,
Fuck.
it looks like you're writing a letter. Would you like help?
What?
I mean, it looks like you're trying to control Max. Is that right?
It looks like you're trying to.
We're going in.
Oh, I remember that stupid fucking paper clip.
All right, team. We've only got a few hours left to save Max. Let's do this.
We have the full control of the arms. Go!
Then we're off to Battery Park. Activate feet and legs.
Still active. Go!
Activate hands and arms. Max Rescue Team, go! All right, team, we're going in.
Strutting sequence engaged. Let's do this with some style, people.
Beginning electrocution sequence.
It's for your own good, not so little buddy.
Did it work?
Only one way to find
Looks
out.
a little bit fried. So I'm gonna go with yes.
That jolt should have been enough to short out Max's psychic powers. I'm going in.
Not so fast, my friends. Have you solved the mystery? I'll give you one more moment to check your work.
What?
Well, The clues to our villain's identity have been laid before you since the moment our story began.
Is it not you?
Have you figured it out yet? Is it Monsieur Paperweight and his hideous counterpart, Dr. Norrington, refugees from a dimension of pure evil? Or General Skunkape, driven mad by his insatiable lust for the toys of power? Sybil Pandemic, with her... Do you mind? I'm trying to... Oh, now you've just ruined it.
Sorry, but what are you doing inside Max's brain?
Inside Max's brain? My dear Sam, I am Max's brain.
Max's brain is a monochromatic fey British gentleman?
Not the entire brain, perhaps. Just the part that matters. I believe that Freud called it the superego, but I'd hate to sound boastful.
I didn't think Max had a superego.
Yes, well, you're fat. It would seem that neither of us get the respect or attention we deserve.
Well, you don't have to be a jerk about it.
Forgive me, I'm lashing out. But you, of all people, should be able to understand my frustration after years of being partnered with a creature driven by pure id. I always tried to encourage his appreciation of the finer things. Literature, theater, beatboxing. I was always ignored.
Are you the cause of Max's psychic powers?
No. The gift was within Max from the beginning. A gift of incalculable power.
It was just shape-shifting and some teleportation. Pretty common stuff, really.
In all the universe, the only power beyond the mind's comprehension is the power of the mind. And how did Max use that power? To explore the mysteries of the infinite? No, to put the smackdown on a host of petty criminals.
Valid.
Such a disappointment. A disappointment that will have to be corrected.
So what's your plan, Brain? To take over the world? Because this world's not going down without a fight.
Take over the world? Why would I want to do that? To prolong my suffering with an endless parade of armpit farts and locker room giggles? No, Sam. I want nothing more than to let it all end. And a psychic explosion that takes out most of the northeastern United States seems a particularly spectacular way to go.
It sounds like you're just rationalizing away every evil decision you make just to convince yourself it's right.
Yeah, superego. That's pretty much what I do.
So you were the one using those psychic powers against me.
An unavoidable but entertaining necessity, I'm afraid. We couldn't have you wandering around Max's mind until the buildup of psychic energy had reached a tipping point, now could we?
Maybe?
It was a rhetorical question.
You're lying!
Oh, very well. I suppose you've forced me to come clean. Sam, I am actually an agent of a much higher power, appearing only to you and Max to guide you in times of crisis. I believe you mortals would refer to me as an angel.
Wait, really?
Of course not. That would be stupid. I am the manifestation of the superego of a psychic rabbit detective mutated into a gigantic beast by a toy box filled with powerful toys from another dimension. Sometimes the simplest answer is the correct one.
So you're gonna destroy the city just because you're upset Max isn't more highbrow?
Sam. They say that idle hands are the devil's playthings, but there is something far, far worse. An idle mind is the devil's playhouse, a stage for the most vapid, horrible, and destructive stories to be made real.
Deep. And curiously insulting.
Didn't think I'd be able to work the title in, did you?
Okay, here's how it's gonna go down. I'm gonna turn off the power. Sybil and Norrington are gonna cut out that tumor, and then you're gonna help us get Max back to normal.
Sam, I couldn't, even if I wanted to. Max's power has reached critical levels, and it's only a matter of time until his brain catches fire and explodes, taking most of the eastern United States with it.
Then we'll use his psychic powers.
But how? The toys were all destroyed. All that is left is Max's memories of them. Most of which were destroyed by a sudden jolt of electricity. Oh dear, did you do that? How ironic.
You said most of the powers were destroyed?
Well, there's the astral projector, for all the good that will do you.
Looks like a scrapbook. Precious memories. Aw, that's awful cute. Giant Max is even more empty-headed than the regular version.
Astral projection requires there to be a suitable host body on the other end. You can only project into a version of yourself.
Like my great-grandfather?
Exactly. Or
one of the me clones. But all of the clones were quarantined to the reservations on Staten Island.
Oh, there are still a few strays here and there.
That didn't work. There must not be any clones of me there. This must be that medulla oblongata everybody's been talking about. That ought to do it. Now Sybil and Norrington can get started on that brain surgery. Super ego.
Well, I don't like to brag, but I am pretty rad.
Good build. Imaginary mahogany.
I'm sorry, I do need just a quick break. Be back in 2 minutes. And we're back. Okay. Alright, let's figure this out here.
I'm not done with you yet. Don't go anywhere.
I'll try not to let Max's mind wander.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
Sam, Max is acting crazy again. Are you trying to control him?
Roger that, Mama Bosco.
Okay, so let's find somewhere where there's me.
Let's go out on the town and make some new memories for your short-term memory book, Max. Remember this block, Max? It's where we got our first citation for excessive property damage.
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet. Did you mean to do that, or would you like to keep controlling Max?
I need some me time for a while.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
God damn it all.
Think, Max. Remember back when we were trapped on board Skunk Ape's spaceship? You remember Mama Bosco's lab, don't you, Max?
There's got to be a couple other locations.
Keep me
let's try
updated, Sam. Are you going to keep controlling Max?
I'm done here. I want to go back.
I'm going to need an easy way in and out of Max's body to solve this case. I wonder... Maybe some clone stragglers are still hanging around Mama Bosco's lab. What a stroke of luck. There is a clone hanging around the lab. And the poor guy's injured. This must be one of the clones Max was gnawing on last week. It's just as well, since there's not much for me to do around here anyway. You'd think with this many screens, there'd be one that could tell me where that toy robot is. I can't squeeze through there with this cone on, and there's no way to get it off.
God damn it all.
Mama Bosco, can you...
Not now, clone. I'm busy here.
This destabilizer could be exactly what I need to get that toy robot, if not for one thing. It's not really that useful for anything. Hey, President Super Bowl. It's me, Sam.
Oh, great. I'm so racked with guilt that now I'm hearing things.
You're not hearing things. I'm astrally projecting into a clone body after talking to Max's superego inside his brain.
Keep it together, Superball. Sam will be able to save the day. He always does.
Gritz is a clone here, but he's fucking absolutely useless by the seam of it.
Mama Bosco, can you...
Not now,
This toothbrush is part of every clone starter kit, I'm guessing. My clone ID tags. Useful, because I can't even tell us apart. No, if I lost these, they'd make me have to get my shots again. Not much point in coming here in retrospect. Should I head back?
Yeah, go back.
I'd better hope a clone ended up on Skunk Ape's ship somehow. Here goes nothing.
Should be a toy power somewhere here, I would think. Makes sense.
Where am I? Oh, nuts. General Skunk Ape must have taken a few of the doppelgangers, Samuel Acra, as souvenirs. No sign of anybody at the controls. He must be in the little space gorilla's room. Now's my chance. Looks like I'm gonna need the help of those not-me's to get out of here. That's the rock Harry was lying on when he was trapped in here. It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's gotta be some other way to move it. I can't see any way this toothbrush would help me move this way. If only I'd paid more attention during the Olympic curling finals. This tree is made of space fiberglass, but that didn't stop Harry Molman from gnawing on it, apparently. He's a fighter, that one. Is that what I look like? Well, they say the cloning process adds 10 pounds. Is that what I look like? No, if I lost these, they'd make me have to get green? I always assumed my soul aura would be more maroon. That seems a little more intimate than I'm comfortable with. Faded colors, fraying edges. I remember when quality meant something in a spaceship. What? It was like that when I got here, honest. These wires are running from the other cages. I wonder what they do. Nothing yet. No, if I lost these... That looks clean enough for now. Maybe later... Hey, no fair. How come he gets the hamster wheel? It's all covered in mole sweat and too slippery to pick up. There's got to be some other way to move it.
How do I use the icon?
My third eye is feeling a little itchy and watery. I wonder if I should switch to a different, fresher clone body.
That would have been helpful. Nope. Part of me figured that that's what I could do. I wasn't sure.
Funny, I didn't notice this fuse box when Max and I were stuck in here before. The exposed delicate electrical wiring of Skunk Ape's spaceship. I'm not going to reach in with my hands. This may not be my real body, but getting electrocuted still hurts.
Pussy.
No, if I look... These puzzles are making me thirsty.
Error. Failure in stabilization controls. Clone HW021S. Commence backup stabilization immediately.
Uh-oh, sounds like that's my cue.
Emergency stabilization in effect.
It's all... there's... Yell! I hope this is worth it! Ha-ha! I've escaped your little jail, Skunk Ape, with nothing more than my wits and some gold lame shorts. Now just hand over that... robot? Skunk Ape? Where'd everybody go?
Let's not look that gift horse in the mess, shall we?
There's no sign of Skunk Ape or Stinky either.
What are you doing here? The clones aren't allowed out of their cages.
What? You don't look like our pal, the alien. Wait a second. I recognize that brain.
Clones aren't supposed to talk. Wait a second. I recognize that clone.
You're Sam Mark.
You're Max. No, wait, Sam. Which one is the dog again?
What is what's left of you doing here?
If you must know, I'm controlling this ship with my mind until I can find a replacement body. And then I will once again rule the Earth, as is my divine right.
Alright.
So Skunk Ape hooked your brain into the controls of this ship and then just left you here?
I wasn't left here! General Skunkape turned command over to me to continue the assault on the giant Max creature. And to be frank, it is a role I relish, considering my beef with him after his insolence.
Now serving 1 beef frank on a roll with relish.
Belay that order.
Now, I've been meaning to ask you, what's your problem with the mole men anyway?
Ugh, disgusting, pitiful creatures. All of them.
They weren't so pitiful that they couldn't overthrow you twice.
Nonsense. They caught me off guard is all, and I hadn't stretched first. And the sun god roll was in my eyes.
So somebody found a use for your brain after all.
Don't be jealous, dog. Someone will find a use for your brain someday. Burn.
I'm looking for a toy robot. About yay big, goes by the name of Troy, gives its destruction to everyone.
And why on earth should I help you?
Because you're a brain in a jar and I know how to boil things?
Very well. It's nowhere on this starship, I promise you.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape took it with him.
Oh, clever. No wonder you're a detective.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk...
Oh.
I've got...
Toys.
Stop!
Toy sensors.
So, did Skunk Ape leave a forwarding address or any contact information?
Ha! Outwitted again, dog! Skunkape knew you'd be searching for him, and that's why he refused to tell me.
Clever. All this time I thought you were just his brain slave, when you're practically his second in command.
Of course! And to keep up the disguise, that's why he keeps refusing to clean out my tank.
Just tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I promise I'll set you free to run around and play with other disembodied brains or something.
I suppose you will be needing a new psychic-powered partner, seeing as how your current one is about to be destroyed.
That's it. I take it back. Tell me where Skunk Ape is, and I won't drop-kick you into the Hudson.
Barbarians! All of you future creatures! I'll never tell!
I wouldn't be so cocky. Don't you know what happens to the gifted brains that Skunk Ape uses to control his ship?
You question the power of the great Samunak? I will bide my time with General Skunkape for as long as it serves my purposes. And when the time is right, I will strike like a cobra. Or at least the brain of a cobra.
And how are you planning to take over exactly? You don't have any weapons.
Weapons? The mighty Samunak has no need for weapons.
If the robot isn't on this spaceship, that means Skunk Ape.
Oh.
I've got to find that toy. I've got to find that toy.
Toy sensors activated.
Stop that at once! I'm trying to concentrate.
Toy sensors deactivated.
Sounds like you're not quite in control of the spaceship yet, pal.
I can control this vessel with just the smallest thought. Even while speaking to you, I am targeting your partner for a full assault with my... what's the word?
Doors.
Now cut that out!
So when you first found the Devil's Toy Box and became feral, the Mole Man overthrew you.
That doesn't mean anything.
And then when you got the ultimate power again to change reality itself, they managed to overthrow you again.
Just you wait. Once I have taken my throne again, I will imprison all of those filthy mole men. And then wipe them out of existence.
Now that I think about mole men, I know lots of mole men. There's Harry Moleman, Shavul, who was a mole man, his nephew Doug the Mole Man, Warren Burroughs, Prime Minister of the Mole People, Patton Oswalt.
Stop that! Stop that immediately!
I think I'm gonna keep it.
Mole Man.
Cut it out!
Mole Man, Mole Man, Mole Man.
For the last time, stop it!
Rabbit season.
I said stop! Wait, weren't you supposed to say mole men? Damn it.
General Skunkape, is it time?
Grandpa Stinky.
What? Oh yes, Earth Dog. I am indeed the elderly Stinky human.
How did you get trapped in the mole processing room? Did Skunk Ape take you prisoner?
No. Everything is fine. I thought this door led to the waste processing chamber.
Did you notice if Skunk Ape was holding a toy robot that can destroy stuff from the Dark Dimension?
I've got no idea what you're talking about. I've never even heard of the Chthonic Destroyer. Except that would be a good name for it. Probably. If it existed. Or if I knew what it was. What was the question again?
Are you all right, Grandpa Stinky? You seem different.
I assure you, I am quite well. And I am in fact your associate, Grandpa Stinky.
Well, okay then.
Thank you for asking, though.
Wait a second. Grandpa Stinky would never be that polite.
You might as well admit it, you know. The freelance police are powerless to stop us anyway.
Very well. Enough with the charade. I am actually the mighty Grey Pipe, mightiest of General Skonkape's warriors.
Fess up, pal. Where's that anti-dark matter toy robot hidden?
Don't make me laugh, Earthling. After General Skonkape so painstakingly reassembled the pieces of the destroyer robot, he'd never be foolish enough to let it out of his sight.
Why don't you reveal the entire plan to the enemy, Grapipe?
Oh, right. Let's start over again.
All right, Mac. Where's Skunk Ape now?
Yeah, there's nothing you could possibly do to make me talk, naked Earth Dog.
Well, I hate to have to do this, but it's for Max's sake, and I'm dressed for it anyway. Prepare yourself for my hypnotic dance of the third degree.
All right, I'll talk. Just make it stop. He's at a warehouse in the southeast end of the featureless warehouse district.
I wonder if that has anything to do with Mama Bosco's cloning chamber.
It's the Hotep Not Clone-Related Industries building. 2348 Doppel Street at Gang Avenue, 212-555-2314.
Okay, I got it. You must have really made Skunk Ape angry for him to lock you in the mole room.
Nonsense. I am the linchpin in his plan for galactic domination. He secured me in the mole sweating room for the good of the Skonkape Empire.
Speaking of sweat, you really should secure yourself in the showers for the good of everyone else.
There was a mix-up with the heat controls.
So, are you wearing a Grandpa Stinky suit or something?
Ha! The true explanation of my current appearance is so mind-bogglingly horrifying, your mind would never be able to comprehend.
You switch brains?
Well, yes. And there's nothing you can do about it.
Fair enough. Don't go anywhere. I may have more questions for you later.
You'd better hurry. Your time's running out.
Alright, where is this? Let's do this. Oh, Jimmy Cricket. It'd be awesome as if I could change camera. Because this is fucking frustrating.
Remember that time we electrocuted you, Max? That was pretty spectacular. Not much going on here. I don't think there's anything worth remembering about this building. Nope, not even that.
Where are you? Do I now have to remember the cloning facility first, or...
Sam, my biosensors are detecting a drop-off in transmotor electrical impulses to the lower quadrants. I'll skip it. Do you want to keep controlling Max or not?
Or is that what
I
Consolidate?
need some me time for a while.
There's no replacement Sam there to project into. Now where did that... There's no replacement Sam there to project into.
Fuck. There we go. Fuck.
A little off the top, Max. Concentrate, Max. Remember all the wacky hijinks we had in that cloning chamber.
Sam, you appear to be trying to run a program you downloaded off the internet. Did you mean to do that, or would you like to keep controlling Max?
I'm done here. I want to go back.
Oh, I earned a trophy. Isn't that nice?
I hope Skunk Ape's not violating too many laws of nature down in the cloning.
I think it's time Skunk Ape discussed this toy robot business. Face to reasonable facsimile of my face.
Is that a knife in his fucking shoulder? Jesus.
Yes, yes! I'm so glad to see you're getting along with my unstoppable army of minions. Blend paper. Play all you want. We'll make more.
Keep laughing, Simeon. Having a sunny personality will make the time go by faster in Sing Sing.
What?
It's a prison.
Ah, No Earth prison can hold me. With my unstoppable army, my newly reformed queen at my side, and the power trapped in this ancient toy robot, our plan cannot fail.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
You just forgot one thing. The self-destruct sequence.
This cloning chamber doesn't have a self-destruct sequence.
Maybe not, but he does.
Unstable antimatter device detected. Initiating containment protocols.
You can override the bomb. Yes, my queen?
I'm doing it, darling.
Looks like some kind of fog machine?
Good eye, Sam. Near as I can make out, Sal turned that on to cover up Stinky's little disappearing act.
Holy snap, crap.
Good thing I've been practicing my yoga during this whole crisis. It's a big hunk of rock.
Left over from all the secret tunnels those lovebirds were having the mole people dig to pull off their scheme. She'd do anything to get rid of all that granite. I heard she was even selling it in sandwiches.
Nah, I'd better keep this in case I forget what the Devil's Toy Box looks like. It's an old video projector.
It was set up inside the diner, Sam. Turn it on at the right time. Cover it up with enough fog, and you can make it look like anything had just appeared out of thin air.
No, if I lost these, they'd make me have to get my shots again. Jinkies! It's a closed-circuit TV camera hooked up to that projector.
Right again, Sam. All she had to do was get Sal to hold up a photo at just the right time, and it was easy to make Grandpa Stinky think his magic spell had worked.
Nah, I'd better keep this in case I forget what the Devil's Toy Box looks like. Hey, I recognize that. That's the Cake of the Damned, the evil recipe that Grandpa Stinky magically turned into Girl Stinky.
Or so that poor sap Grandpa Stinky was supposed to think.
I'll just call this Exhibit A. Nah, I'd better... Sim, salabim. What? The Devil's Toy Box? How can this be?
Some puzzles are so easy.
The Devil's Toy Box?
And some so...
They said the toy box had been destroyed.
Yeah, well, they say a lot of things.
Talking clone? Oh, now I see. You have come to make things difficult for me again. Yes, Sam?
Hand over that toy robot, and I'll think about turning the toy box over to you.
You're hardly in a position to make demands, Sam. Why should I turn over this toy instead of simply taking what I want?
Because if you don't, I'll blow up the toy box once and for all.
Yeah, you wouldn't dare. The explosion would destroy you along with half the city.
I'd destroy half of any city to save my best pal. Besides, I'm using a loaner body.
You're serious?
I'm just crazy enough to do it.
No, here! Take the robot. Just keep that bomb away from the toy box.
There! Antimatter bomb disabled. Containment protocols canceled.
What is he doing?
Now I better get this robot into Max's brain before Skunk Ape realizes he's been flamboozled. There's only minutes left to save Max. I've got to get this robot to Sybil and Dr. Norrington. I can't be wandering through mole tunnels now when there's so little time left to save Max.
I can't leave this body now. It's the one holding the robot.
If only I had more time, I could make it so these minions had cool handlebar mustaches and a natural talent with a sousaphone.
Well, would I not be able to go back through the tunnels? Or did I just take the wrong tunnel?
You got everything under control here, Flint?
Ah, this is as easy as picking lice from a hobo's.
Did you hear that? Again with the hobo. What's his problem?
Don't kill that one, Flint. That's Grandpa Stinky.
No problem, Sam.
Sucker. Whew, everybody cricket. I'm glad the Telltale kind of perfected level length.
Sam to rescue team. Sam to rescue team. Robot acquired. Eat me. Over.
Roger that.
But get the bomb attached to you. This doesn't seem like a good idea. No. So.
Skunk Ape put this thing back together himself, so I hope it still works.
Once we blast away that dark matter, we should have enough time to remove the... Uh-oh. I think my water just broke.
Are you shitting me?
Pennies?
Sam, we've got to get out of here. Now.
But Max is...
There is no way I'm having this baby inside a horrible monster!
That horrible monster is my best friend, and we're running out of time to save him. What do we do?
Save Sybil. 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 Save Sybil.
My friends, the most wondrous thing has happened.
It hasn't happened yet, and it's not going to unless we move.
What? Oh, yes, the baby. Whatever. No, my friends, the wondrous thing is that Max has actually committed a selfless act. Who's this guy?
He's the personification of Max's superego.
Ah,
makes sense.
That means he's more than just pure id. He's capable of self-sacrifice. I've made a terrible mistake. Max is worth saving after all.
Told you so.
Go. Save Sybil. I will stay here and remove this wretched tumor.
But how do we get out of here in time?
Huh? No doubt there's something in here you've overlooked.
Cozy.
Feel the warmth, Sam. Does it make you drowsy?
Why does Max have tear ducts? I can't remember the last time I saw him cry. Well, except when he was trying to lull his prey into a false sense of security. It won't do any good unless Max is crying, though.
Come on. There you go.
It's Max's collection of ideas for novels, in audiobook on vinyl form.
Yeah, they went in dilemma.
That's Max's gripping historical fiction thriller, The Eli Whitney Dilemma. Also, coincidentally, the name of Max's experimental fusion jazz band. The Happenstance at Ghastly Manor. It's a loosely autobiographical story of psychic horror. A Killing Comes to Murdersburg, a Flint paper mystery. Oh, this is the hard-boiled noir fan fiction Max was telling me about.
And the one that's in there makes no sense.
Knitchlook glanced back to see his igloo engulfed in flames. The muffled screams of the Zebulon invasion force still barely audible over the intermittent explosions of propane tanks. As he held the Eye of Zinthar aloft and watched the sunlight reflected off the sparkling souls trapped inside, Knitchlook realized he had become a man. He plunged the sword of judgment into the still twitching body of a Zebulon drone. Today has been a good day, thought Knitchlook.
Hang on.
Get over to that power plant and save the what, Sal? What? We need to know.
Knitchlook wiped the last remaining ichor and blubber from his carving knife, then sat down on the one patch of ice not covered by walrus intestines. Why so sad? Asked Paco, his faithful deer-tick companion. It was a clean kill. I know, sobbed Knitchlook, but there was no one here to see it.
This tear duct should be big enough to fit all of us, even Sybil. Man, I cannot get over how huge she is. All right, everybody, let's load up and make a quick getaway. Good luck, Max's superego. We're all counting on you.
Don't worry, Sam. I'll have Max back to his normal, impetuous, wonderful self in 5 minutes. Just go, and hurry.
Sam, you have to get out now. The maintrons will impact in 4 minutes.
Didn't the superego say he needed 5? Yeah.
Why aren't we moving?
Wait a second. This isn't the tear duct. Well, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Gesundheit!
Let's get you to the hospital, Mrs. Pandemic Lincoln.
Ugh. That's Lincoln Pandemic?
Could you keep it down? Our head is killing us!
Come on, little buddy.
Quick, Giant Max, get out of there! The last Maintron is headed your way!
Shit.
He saved the city. But where did he go?
I almost had everything, and then you had to start slobbering over a stupid piece of rock.
For the last time, my queen, I will get you a diner on the next world we conquer. Just get me far away from... Didn't I tell you to get rid of that cell phone already?
Who could possibly be calling me?
Max?
Say it ain't so, Max. Say it ain't so. You're killing me.
Realign the mitochondrial plasmoid transference sequence. Oh, who am I trying to kid? I'm making all this up as I go along. Anyway, I've adjusted the cloning tank, so we should be able to bring Max back as good as new.
Great, Dr. Mama Bosco. Let's do it.
I'll just need a sample of his DNA, one that's less than 1 week old.
Try this, Mama Bosco. It should be crawling with Max DNA. God knows what else.
Perfect. This should only take a few minutes. That should do it.
Somebody's not taking a little food, Max. That would suck. Man, cool. It would suck.
Welcome back, little buddy. What happened?
It looks like Max's DNA is just too weird for my machines to be able to reproduce. There's nothing we can do. I'm sorry, Sam.
Tough break, Sammo. At least he went out saving the universe.
As president, I'd just like to offer my... I can't do this now. I just can't.
Oh, Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, come back!
Can't end like that. Can't. It's not fair. It's just not fair. Damn you. Damn you all to hell. No, that can't be the ending. Max can't die. He can't. The series is called Sam and Max. What just happened? It makes me really sad. Like, Really sad. This is bullshit sad. I don't get it. No way. No fucking way. That can't be what's happening here. It's gonna be some like Avengers type, fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe type shit that's happening. Gotta be. Yeah. Yeah. Right?
Oh, hi, Sam.
Holy beer-battered princes of Maine and kings of New England in a glass-bottom boat with a trip-hop DJ and the second runner-up in the Miss Teen Oklahoma pageant. It's past Max in a time-traveling elevator.
What's shaking?
Max, I thought you were... Wait a second, where's the past me?
Oh, yeah, about that. We were on a case, and you got turned into a giant monster with electromagnetic powers, so I kind of had to blow you up. It was horrible. So, want to stop some crimes?
Let's.
Ooh, push all the buttons. I want to scatter some dental retainers throughout the fossil record and see how long it takes anybody to notice.
You crack me up, little buddy.
I don't know what the time element is. Maybe it's something from another.
Huh? Papa?
Papa? I'm genuinely concerned for a moment that that was going to end really sad. Like, that's a game, but talking dog and rabbit. Almost had me genuinely upset at the end. Well, awesome. Yeah, that's how this game ends. There's not really any big payoffs in Sam and Max games. Like you get in other Telltale games. But that was cool. That was awesome. So that was Sam and Max. Let's be crazy. Let's find out what we're gonna play next week for Telltale Sundays. Just because I don't feel like waiting a week to announce it. So just bear with me for 2 seconds. We're gonna find out what our next game is gonna be. Did I add on here by one? Bring up our random. We'll bring up the big. Whoa, shit! Bring up the big wheel of gaming. Anyways, yeah. So Sam and Max games, they're fun. They're more puzzle than they are detective and mystery type stuff. Episode 3 did have some like detective, which was kind of fun. And who knows? We might land on Sam and Max again. We're about to find out. Yeah, I kind of hope we don't. That's just me. Cool. Wolf Among Us. Awesome. So we're going to be finishing out Wolf Among Us. So we played through episode 1 a few weeks back for something to do. So we're going to finish out Wolf Among Us, which is awesome. That's based on the Fables game. I'm super stoked. I'm excited because that means I get to finish this one on the PC before I buy it when the second one comes out, which is awesome. So yeah, this should be a lot of fun. This is easily probably my favorite Telltale game of all time, so it'll be great to play through all that. So, as always, join us tomorrow. Oh, maybe not tomorrow. Join us Tuesday. Tuesday might be something special, actually. My compatriot Rolzak, aka Kevin, who we played some other games with us, Dead by Daylight, Golf with Friends, Shell Shock, and some other games that we've played together. We're starting to think about this idea of doing Team Up Tuesdays, where we get together and we play a team game or online multiplayer game, something that he and I can fuck around in. So that should be a lot of fun. We might be doing that on Tuesday. Stay tuned next week where I'm going to come back to Wind Waker at some point. As always, there's the YouTube channel for Beefy Thiefy, which we're pretty much getting new content up for every day. It's all the past streams that we're doing. I'm working on getting those up on Twitch too. And then, as always, we're going to come up on RPG Saturdays again. We'll come back to Tales of Symphonia, and we'll keep playing on that. And as well, who knows? I always take a little bit of a spin on the big wheel of gaming throughout the week. So we'll see what comes up with that. It should be a lot of fun. We should, we'll laugh, we'll cry. It'll be better or worse than Cats. Who knows? Anyways, I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. I want to thank everybody who's been tuning in. And we will see you Tuesday. Awesome. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.